two guys. The biggest puncher, I feel, at the 135 will probably be Gervonta Tank Davis.
Attributes, but do you think he has enough power to sustain?
Well, it's really all about skills.
Tank can do the same thing the mentor did. That's what the mentors, to teach you how to do this thing the smart way.
Boxing legend Floyd Mayweather has reportedly been left stunned after seeing Gervonta Tank Davis's dramatically bulked-up physique ahead of his highly anticipated showdown with Jake Paul. Known for his explosive power and compact frame, Davis now looks noticeably bigger and stronger, a transformation that has fans and boxing insiders buzzing. Mayweather, who mentored Tank for years, didn't hold back his surprise at the fighter's new look, hinting that the added muscle could either be a game-changing advantage or a risky move that affects his speed and stamina.
Hey, can you see who it is? Hey, who is the dude? Who is the dude?
And that right there is why Gervonta Davis fights don't go the distance.
Gervonta Davis is stepping into the ring against Jake Paul for an exhibition fight on November 14th in Miami. What has caught many off guard is the significant weight difference, both in reality and perception. Davis is known for fighting in lighter weight divisions, while Paul typically weighs much more, reportedly around 190 to 195 pounds for this bout. He also holds a sizable height and reach advantage over Davis.
He always training for something like this. Obviously, smaller guy. How was this in the training aspect, Jake?
Yeah, just a lot of punching down, practicing, hitting below my knees, and a lot of speed.
He warming up.
We're
now.
sparring.
That's what we need.
We're sparring.
Warm up.
Some
I know
8-year-olds. I got the 8-year-olds in there.
If I find out anything, I'm going to beat your ass, and I'm going to beat Jaden on Love. On my mama, I'm going to beat both of y'all ass. On my mama. And he laughing. He know. He laughing.
What are you talking about?
What
does he have to do with this?
Let anything, you know what I'm talking about. Let anything. Nah, I don't have to say it right now. Don't worry about it. I don't got to say it up here. Let anything happen. And I'm going to show you and him. Bet.
Despite the flashy promotion and entertainment-driven build-up, insiders insist that Gervonta Davis is taking this fight very seriously. Observers who have watched his training camp describe him as focused and intense. Analysts have noted his composed, alert, and determined body language at press events. For Davis, this fight isn't just about money, it's about pride and opportunity. A victory over Jake Paul could earn him massive mainstream attention and further solidify his crossover appeal. Some even argue that Davis views this matchup as a strategic step to expand his audience beyond hardcore boxing fans. While critics dismiss the event as a circus, Tank seems intent on proving he can balance commercial success with genuine competition. His preparation reflects a fighter who wants to control the narrative rather than be consumed by it.
Press conference, and you can tell, you can just look at him and tell, like, no, this dude he's going to get this money for sure, because there's so much money out there to be had. But Jake Paul better be not playing around, man. Not get cute, not play any games. Don't hit him in the back of the head. Don't rabbit punch him. Don't do any of that stuff, man, because Mike Tyson. First of all, Mike Tyson, a lot of people think Mike Tyson was pulling punches on Jake Paul, and a lot of people think that Anderson Silva was pulling punches on him too. You're not going to have a little Gervonta out there pulling punches on you, man, if you're out there playing games. So, I don't like the fight at all. However, as far as it being an entertaining situation, I almost guarantee you that fight itself is going to be entertaining. That it's going to be something that you look at and you're going to say, man, everybody's going to watch it. Everybody's going to want to know what happens in it. But at the same time, it's kind of like what people think, when you see a car crash, like you're driving down the road and all of a sudden the traffic gets heavy and you're like, man, I'm going to be in traffic for a long time. And then you drive forward a little bit and then you see, oh man, this is some accident on the other side of the road and everybody just slowing down to watch.
That's the type of entertainment that you can expect from this fight between Gervonta Davis and Jake Paul. There's going to be a lot of people watching it, but I got to say, man, you really can't blame the guy on what he's doing. And there's a lot of criticism flying on Gervonta Davis. It's not Gervonta Davis's fault that boxing took this turn.
that this turn of these exhibition fights and people not caring about the belt and all of that stuff came with Floyd Mayweather Jr., man.
Mayweather has often emphasized that Davis isn't just a knockout artist, he's a complete boxer. Floyd has praised Davis as one of the hardest hitters in his weight class, acknowledging his devastating punching power. However, Mayweather also warns that power without nuance, defense, timing, footwork, and ring IQ can lead down a dangerous, one-dimensional path. He even called Tank one of the best pound-for-pound boxers of this era.
Wouldn't we deserve to be in a pound for pound? Absolutely. Do Terrence Crawford deserve to be in a pound for pound? Absolutely. But what about Gervonta Tank Davis? I mean, he deserved to be somewhere also in a pound for pound.
Why don't they give him that credit?
Because he was affiliated with me.
Floyd Mayweather mentored Davis early in his career when Tank was signed under Mayweather Promotions. Floyd not only acted as his promoter but also offered guidance on fight strategy, composure in big moments, and the business side of boxing. Over time, however, the relationship became strained, and the two parted ways in 2022.
You black, giving back. So I was working with, I got a fighter, one of the best fighters out there today, Gervonta Tank Davis. Right. I got it when he was young. I put him in a position. Now he's 3-time world champion.
Their tension runs deep, and it's not just about business anymore. Once close, Davis has accused Mayweather of being controlling, constantly putting him in lose-lose positions, limiting his earnings, and never allowing him to outshine his mentor. According to Davis, Floyd rarely celebrated others' success and, in moments of frustration, even referred to him as a scumbag.
First of all, Floyd don't never want to see no one like a fighter do better than them. Why the say Terrence Crawford should fight? Finna be there. That don't make no fucking sense. He don't never want to see nobody be better than him. I'm telling you.
Who's next in line? He saw you next in line.
Is there like a
The last question, guys, got to wrap
is there like a love-hate for Floyd though? Like you love the fighter?
Yeah, I love the fighter. Like, I ain't gonna lie, if he was like chill, like he'll be the smoothest. But he's not. You know what I mean? He's a great fighter. And my bad.
Oh, you're good, man.
And he because I don't want to say like he's just a scumbag, but it's like he's a great fighter, and sometimes he can be good, but it's like it's always I'm this.
According to Davis, Mayweather's ego often overshadows the humility expected of a seasoned athlete. When a reporter once praised him as one of the greatest, Floyd immediately corrected the statement, declaring that he was the greatest ever. Davis believes this obsession with legacy often comes at the expense of truth.
You're backed by arguably one of the greatest of all time, right?
What are we rating ourselves on? What are we rating on?
Okay.
Well, we're going to know in the least amount of fights. I didn't have to have 70 fights or 150 fights, 300 fights. Did I not beat the most world champions?
Yes, you did.
Okay. And in the least amount of fights?
Yes, you did.
Who got the highest gate?
Floyd Mayweather.
Who made the most money?
You did.
Who was the most accurate fighter of all time?
You were.
So it's basically saying that...
The greatest of all time.
Okay.
All right.
Just a guy with a job. I have a job, though. So who would you fight next?
Guess what? Your job don't pay like my job.
Well, it depends.
Your job don't pay like my job.
That brings me to another point. Why are you coming back?
I can make $200 million in 18 months because I want to. Because I want to come back and steal some more money. I'm in a whole new era dominating
That's right.
fighters.
And he's a whole new fighter, Floyd.
A whole new fighter.
Oh yeah.
And when I beat him, what they gonna say? Oh well, we knew this was gonna happen. Floyd Mayweather was a bigger fighter, or he can outbox him, or this. It's always excuses.
Bernard Hopkins didn't mince words when addressing the impact of Mayweather Promotions on Gervonta Davis. In his view, Davis was shackled, not by a lack of talent, but by Floyd's overpowering influence. Hopkins framed Mayweather's control as more of a limitation than guidance, urging Tank to find his own path. It was a strong statement from a respected veteran, highlighting the dangers of being managed by a figure who puts ego above development.
I commend Tank on saying, hey, this is my career. You had yours. I respect you from buying me a chain, buying me this, buying me that, take me on a jet. All that's great. But at the end of the day, I'm only going by his interview. You seen it and I seen it. Thank you, Floyd Mayweather. for all the things you gave me. If the intentions was you just looking out for me. But I got an opportunity to fight this big fight. And this soap opera between you and Oscar for all these years, I'm not going to let it affect me. That's my interpretation. And Tank wants to do the fight, but he had to break away from the chains of somebody he still respects and respected then. And he said, man, I got to do what I got to do. This is my career.
Roy Jones Jr. isn't surprised by Gervonta Tank Davis' decision to fight Jake Paul. In fact, he views it as a strategic move, one that mirrors Floyd Mayweather's career path. Jones acknowledges that Davis is taking a calculated risk by stepping into a bout offering massive financial rewards and widespread attention. While he doesn't necessarily endorse the fight, Jones understands the motivations behind it, recognizing the blend of business acumen and personal ambition driving Davis' choice.